Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a first impressions and demo on the new Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Now I've had this in my collection here for a while now. However, I have been a very pale lady until recently, so I haven't been able to pull it off because one thing I will say about this is that there really is not a pale shade. I got the shade 02 Natural, which I thought was like a fair golden undertone. Honey, no, this is very, very, very dark. Like, very dark. I don't know how else to put it. It's not, I don't think that anybody fair is going to be able to pull this off unless you're putting like a powder foundation on top that is light, but even then still. Now, so this is both a foundation and a concealer, so it's supposed to be full coverage. I find it to be right in between medium and full, so almost full, and I definitely could get full if I layered it up. However, I don't like to do that, so I didn't. I was super happy to see that it came with a pump, and the package is actually really beautiful for drugstore, like holy crap. And I think this thing is like 10 bucks, so you can't go wrong there. And so far, like I just put it on, but I'm actually really loving my skin right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on. I'll let you guys watch me put it on. You can see the color, you can see the coverage, the finish, all that. And then I'm going to check back in and see if I get oily because my skin type is very dry around the edges, especially around my mouth, but I am super oily right here on my pores, my nose, and a little bit on my forehead and my chin. So I'm going to see if I get shiny or if it breaks apart because I have heard back and forth, so I'm going to put in my 2 cents. Anywho, if you want to watch the demo and then see how I feel about this as a final result, just keep watching. Okay, everything that's on my face are the things that I use on a daily basis anyway, so I do have my primers on, but I know I'm not going to like any foundation if I don't have that. So for it to be a true review for me, I have to have those. Now the shade I got on this is 02 Natural. I'm going to shake it up and then I'm going to apply it with my beauty blender. First, I notice it is a very thick foundation. It's not moving or running around on this palette. It's yeah, it's staying put. My body is a lot darker than my face. I probably should have worn like a tank top so you guys could see, but I do anticipate this being too dark. I'm just going to review the foundation itself, not the color. It has a scent to it. I don't really know how to describe it. It's not bad. So a little goes a very, very, very long way. Basically just dipped my beauty blender in there one time and it's doing my whole face. Now I went down my neck the best that I could and on my ears. That's a little hard for me to do to make it completely even because of my tattoos, but it's doable. And I will say, like, I'm actually really, really impressed with the finish of this foundation. Drugstore, like, this is good. And I would say this, if this was a high-end foundation, I would say that this is a good finish for a foundation. It is what I would consider to be a medium to full, like right in between. So not medium, but not full. If you put another layer on, it definitely would be full, but I hate layering foundations. So very, very first impression, the color is too dark, but the finish of it is beautiful, kind of like in between a satin and a little dewy, because I do have a little bit of a shine to my face, but it's a beautiful shine, not like a greasy shine. So I'm going to go finish off not my foundation, but the rest of my routine, and I will be right back. So I think that adding in the lighter concealer and then using the translucent powder helped to lighten up the foundation a little bit. And I've got to say, like, I love the way my skin looks right now. I have no highlighter on. I have a nice glow. I don't know, it's really, really pretty. So what I'm going to do is actually kind of go around the house. I'm going to be cleaning up. I'm going to be filming another video, and I'm going to check back in and see if I get like shiny. So I will see you guys probably in like 2 seconds, but really it'll be a while. Okay, so it has been about 3 hours that I've had this on. I haven't touched up or anything. I have touched up my lip because I've eaten, but I don't feel like I have gotten shiny anywhere, but I am starting to feel the foundation, if that makes sense. So I feel it a little bit right, you know, in my T-zone, so which makes me believe that I'm probably going to get oily, but I haven't yet, so I'm not going to jump the gun. It's been 3 hours, still looking good, still loving it, and I'm gonna just go about my day still, and I'll be back in a few more hours. It'll probably be dark the next time I'm out, but we will see if I get shiny. Alright, so this is my last check-in. It's getting like to the point of no light outside, and I kind of rely on that to do videos, or else this all looks really funny. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I think it's been about 7 hours I've had this on, so not bad. And I did get a little shiny on my chin, and I'm starting to get some right around my nose and a little on my forehead, but nothing major. My MAC blot film is totally going to take care of that. That is funky. Ew. But it does the job. Took up the oil and I'm fine again. Like, my makeup looks perfect. It doesn't look like it has separated or anything. And this is apparently water resistant, not waterproof, but it didn't break up with the oil, so that's good. My personal final thoughts on this foundation is it's amazing. A must have. It is freaking $10 and I think it performs like a high-end foundation. The only thing that would stop me from wearing this is if it broke me out, and if it does, I will let you guys know, but usually you can almost kind of feel that it's going to do it, and I don't feel that way at all. I am super happy with my makeup today, like super, super, super happy. And if all I have to do is take a little blot film and pick up the excess oil after that long. So I highly suggest giving this foundation a shot. I'm impressed. I didn't expect that. I'm definitely going to be putting this in my rotation, especially seeing as it didn't end up looking as dark as I thought it would, but I mean, I'm more tan. There's no way it would have matched at all before. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have tried this foundation and you love it, or if you hate it, let me know. I love to hear you guys' thoughts. I will see you guys in my next one.